I want to make a Mr. Rogers D&D character.
How would that work?
He's a pacifist.
Classic. I could do the Mr. Rogers character. Well, we're still waiting on a couple players, but we're back in here. And we're finished with the encounter. And who was on? Little Fang and Tark were on the third watch. So Tark, give me a D20.
In the tower?
Yeah, just roll it out there on the... Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm gonna say during this watch, Krog is gonna be asleep, and Tark is amusing himself with his shield. He's holding it up above his face and pointing in Krog's direction and like sticking his tongue out. You know, the shield is mimicking Tark's facial expressions. So he's like, "Wah, wah," all those silly things.
Silly things that Krog does.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think J-Rub's the one that needs the camera.
Probably.
You know, I'm just not into the whole camera thing. It just I'm uncomfortable with the idea. That's all. But if I weren't, I'd probably like be dressed up every fucking week. I've got like a goddamn Viking helmet with the well, it's actually a Broomhilda helmet with like the long
golden
blonde
plates.
You got it, baby.
Oh my God.
I saw it and had to have it. Took my kid to an amusement park one year and they had it, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Because I thought of the Bugs Bunny cartoon. I was like, "I gotta have that." Besides, nobody wants to see my aged face on camera.
That's not true. Marbanya needs someone to join him.
Yes. And Bunny, I think it's about time that
What?
you broke out of your shell, got a camera. You and...
I have a camera, I just don't use it.
Well, there.
Cam girl?
Wow.
Put it out there. I'm gonna throw a fishing line in and see if I can catch something. So
You go look. You go look. Oof.
You just go look.
I'm headed to Pornhub right now. Typing in bunny.
You're going to get a lot.
Miss Bunny Nova.
Miss Bunny Nova.
Raw.
All right, search is on.
Good luck, Tark.
Wait a minute. She's Asian.
What? I thought she was black.
You're multicultural.
I am black. That's not me. What in the world is wrong with you?
I was about to compliment you.
You got some amazing eyes.
Right?
Marb, I need like a 10-minute break here.
It won't take that long.
Oh, I can't breathe.
I'm kidding. I did not even go look.
Don't worry, I'll send it to.
I figured. See, I didn't have to. Got my personal assistant J Rob keeps me informed on all those things I need to be informed on. Okay.
Ah, shit! I'm just perusing right now.
Can we kill some stuff now?
Is it effective to say that Tark is distracted?
J Rob is distracted. Tark is doing just fine.
Good point.
Oh my god.
Actually, Krog went to sleep after you guys got everything calmed down, or he tried to get back to sleep. And Little Fang, Little Fang and Tart got up for their watch.
Oh.
And I need perception checks from Little Fang and Tart.
Do I need to roll again? That was sorry. That was just something else.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not long after the. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if the rest of the gang has gotten to sleep yet. Little Fang, you gonna stay up there in that tree? What are you doing up there?
Keeping watch from the high ground.
Okay. You're in the tree with your +6, keeping watch.
Yep.
And you kind of feel the branches on the tree moving. Like you feel movement in the tree. About the time something grabs a hold of you.
What? Really? It can see me?
Good question. She's invisible, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Never question the DM.
She's gonna grab it back.
She's gonna grab it back
Woo!
with the claw. Oh, that's a hit.
Okay. Can I return grapple him?
Yeah, you can in a moment. Let's see.
Oh.
What was that? What the hell was that?
That was a concentration or healing spirit.
Okay, which was gone anyway. The rest of you guys all make. We'll do this first. Yes, because the Ettercap knows where every creature is that's in contact with webbing. And since there's webs in the trees, spider webs everywhere.
Rude.
It is rude, but it knows. So it clawed you, and then it tries to get its teeth into you. And this is webbed. Ooh. And you will take that. Oh, and you need to do this for me. And you fail. And you are poisoned for 1 minute. Oh, that wasn't nice.
Enjoy.
All right. I'm not even going to make you guys roll for perception to see if anybody heard anything. We're going to roll initiative and then go in turn order from there. Because you probably just heard Little Fang heaving up in the tree.
I gotta say real quick, that Ettercap looks like the Lorax.
He does,
Dr.
doesn't he?
Seuss in the face.
I speak for the trees.
Wow, it does kind of look like.
Love it.
Little Fang, this thing grabs your leg and pulls it down. About the time you're like, what the hell's shaking the tree? Something's got a hold of your leg and it pulls it straight down and takes a bite into your ankle. And you instantly feel this burn go up your leg, and in a matter of a second, your stomach clenches up and you heave. What you gonna do, Little Fang?
She's going to attempt to grapple this thing.
Hello, Lon. Well, good thing. We can start now. Glad you came by, buddy. Okay, you tried to grapple him. You tried to get a hold of him. He needs to give me. He was that way. All right. You've got a hold of him like since he's below you, you just kind of reach down and grab him by the sides of his head. You can climb on top of him if you want to. Wrap yourself around him.
And we're 40 feet up, right?
Like a good bunny Nova. Yes, ma'am, you are. 40 feet up in the trees, what you told me.
Okay, she's going to grab him, hold him below her, and jump out of the tree and pile drive him into the ground.
Okay, you're going to try to pull him away from the tree.
Well, because she can move him now that he's grappled, so she
Okay.
can automatically with her. And so she's going to drop straight down the tree and have him
Okay.
below her
40 feet.
for 46 damage. I
Yes,
think,
46 damage to. Are both of you going to take it 46 damage?
Yeah.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so, thank you, Berserk. Man. Bunny, you got a fan. And that is quite
Woo.
daring. The Ettercap takes 17 points of damage.
Nice.
Let me make sure he has no... He has no resistances or immunities to bludgeoning damage, falling damage, so 17 points, Ettercap. Very good, and Little Fang takes 10 points of damage.
Whoop. Then she's going to use her she's going to draw her short sword.
Okay.
And hit it twice. Oh, no, that's not. I forgot I had poisoning still.
Oh my goodness. Tark, I locked up for you, buddy. You can map out your movement. I'm sorry, dear. Anything else you want to do?
She gets one more attack. Which would be that.
And that hit.
Shame you dropped that 20 though.
Tell you what, he may have climbed up the wrong tree.
And I'm gonna bonus action cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
On the ground, right. Excuse me.
So you were both
Right
on the
here.
ground and pulling him away from the tree. I'm going to put you guys beside the tree right here. I'm going to say you pulled him away and you fell down here. So
Okay, sounds good.
okay, so you guys are on the ground, and
Yeah,
okay,
and then she'll use the rest of her movement to get to her Healing Spirit, so she enters it to get her heal.
okay, so you are going to take an opportunity attack, or do you have something?
No,
that
she's still
prevents it?
taking him with him.
Oh,
She's
you.
still taking him with her.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to half movement if you're bringing someone with you. So she still has more than enough movement to
More
take
than
them both
enough.
over here.
Okay, so okay.
And then I heal myself for 1d6.
You're not going to pull him into the healing spirit with you?
No.
Oh, come on.
And that's end of my turn.
All right, Darren. Darren, you've barely got your eyes closed trying to get back to sleep. And you hear Little Fang. Excuse me, you hear Little Fang just vomit and vomit again. And then you hear a ow, fuck, thump. And then a big thump. Something hits the ground. And as you kind of sit up off your bedroll and look over, you see this blue mist that you've come to learn is Little Fang's healing spirit appears in front of you, and here comes Little Fang out of the shadows, and she's dragging some Lorax-looking thing with her. He's looking for tropular trees.
So I'll head over here, look around for any other trouble as I pull my rapier.
Okay, so give me a perception roll. You look over and she's got this thing like she's got it wrapped up, pulling it along with. And she's standing in the blue swirling mists, going, "Oh."
So I didn't see any other creatures or anything.
Nope.
And I'll step in and.
Wait a minute. I keep forgetting your passive perception. Yeah, I'm forgetting your passive perception. Hi. So, yes, you do see something. You see Mr. Ettercap number 3. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Governor.
Uh-oh.
Let's say I'll still continue to step forward and stab this one. And I'll shout out to them that we have other friends in that direction.
It's a neighborhood welcoming committee. That's a hit with the rapier. Now she's got him grappled, so you can probably roll that again because I think
No, I don't think so.
grappled does not give advantage. That's strange.
No.
So yeah, you just kind of have a hold of them. They're still kind of moving around.
Yeah, you hit him anyway. Poor Ettercap. Alright, so you stick your rapier in this thing. Rapier. Thanks, Darren. You're so swell.
Yoink.
So it would still get an attack of opportunity on me for moving, right?
I don't think it can if it's grappled. Plus, you can... I mean, you're a rogue. You could bonus action disengage. Oh, you're probably wanting to do something else, aren't you?
So if I take one more summon, so that'll be my 35. 20, or no, never mind, I don't have the 35. Right there. And then, yeah, I'll give aid to Tark.
Alright. Tark, it shows that you're still raging.
I'm not. You can take that off. That was probably from last session.
Okay. Give me a perception roll before you do anything else. Okay. What would you like to do?
What do I see?
Right now, you can just see the one that Little Fang's got.
All right, that's what I'm going after.
Yeah, I did yell and point in the direction of the other one, but it's around the rock for me.
All right.
Okay, you move up to here. When you get up to here with Darren pointing that direction, you kind of look over to the right, over your right shoulder, and you see another one. He thinks he's being sneaky. He kind of seems stooped over, sneaking up through the shadows. Go ahead.
There's a sneaky Lorax over here behind me.
Oh, wait, I speak for the trees.
Fuck the trees.
All right, all three of those need to go in the memorable quotes.
That's it. Little Fang, Tart comes running over, and Tart explained to us what you did. She's got this thing grappled, remember?
Little Fang, describe how you have it grappled.
Based on the way this thing looks, she probably has its head
Caltrops.
gripped with her gauntlet, like her claws are like digging in, and she's just holding onto it by its head.
Sweet. All right. Tark runs up, sees the sheet. Sees that she's got it grappled by the head, takes his battle axe, and he raises it above his head. He slices as hard as he can right along the neck and the spine, and he severs into the spine of this thing, and slices down through like you would slice a piece of meat.
Oh, hungry. Berserk Elf Weapon, another 100 bits. He likes something. There's something in there he liked. Thank you very much.
And I believe I still have enough movement to get to Mr. Sneaky Lorax.
Probably.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, because you had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's 25 feet you've moved, so you've got plenty of room. And I don't think you had him targeted. That's a miss.
Fuck you, Lorax. Oh, sorry. It might be Ettercap 3's turn, or not.
Ettercap 3. Ettercap 3, Ettercap 3. No, after you. No, it's not. It's Ettercap 7's, but he is unconscious.
Dead.
I think he's just unconscious and dying. All right, we come to Mr. Ettercap 3, who doesn't like you, Tark. He's like, I was trying to be all sneaky and shit. Look what you did to me. And he reaches out with a claw. Tries to get a hold of you. And misses. And lunges forward with his teeth. And misses. You just kind of step aside. Step aside. Krog.
He's gonna follow suit where his brother was, because there seems to be something going on over there. And since before he slept with the shield out, so
Really?
yes.
You might want to talk to somebody about that, man. So your brother comes to give you some help.
Then I'm going to use a fainting attack. Pretty sure it's going to hit him.
So Krog swings his weapon again, and then he just faints.
Tark did that bed one night. That was amazing.
Holy shit!
Wow. Max damage.
It's a shame that wasn't a crit, but I'll
No,
take
those
it.
are. What are your. Is that 12s? No, it's 8s. Yep, max damage.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Very nicely done, Krog.
Come up and hack and slash his ass.
All right. Little Fang,
Okay.
you've still got a hold of this setter cap, by the way, that's limp in your arms.
She's just gonna toss it to the side and just toss its carcass like a
Thump.
rodent. And she'll drop her sword, pull out her longbow, and shoot at this other cat.
Give me a
Oh.
perception roll first.
Dad! I'm poisoned. I don't wanna.
Okay, shoot away.
And I restore 1d6 health because I'm sitting still in this thing.
Now, where in the hell did that come
Oh.
from? Is that a level 5
What?
thing that you
Because the
surprised me?
healing
Oh.
spear, the healing
Healing
spear I'm
Oh,
standing on.
that's right, that's right. I forgot about your healing
Yeah.
spirit. To the spirit in the sky.
I bet that'd be great on a life cleric.
On a Trisket.
Probably.
Trisket.
Okay, and then she's going to shoot. Do.
Trisket's good fiber, Vino. Makes you poop.
It's good with cream cheese.
Oh,
And
that's a
then
myth.
Yeah,
Cream
because
cheese.
poison.
Plug it up.
Cream cheese.
That's why you eat it with the Trisket, because the Trisket
Yeah,
fiber will help you
yeah.
move it along.
Balances it out. Well, that's how I need to eat my cream cheese from now on then. Instead of just big old spoonfuls of it.
And
Well-
she's gonna walk over to here now that it's dead. And she's also gonna bonus action move this back over here with her. Because she's really scared of the trees now.
The little healing things. Yeah, go ahead and draw that circle.
Yeah.
Where's your healing dealie at?
It's underneath.
It's underneath you. Okay, it's
Yeah.
underneath you. Gotcha. All right. Krog.
As this thing dies, Tark is gonna like chest bump Krog and say, "I fucking love this place. All kinds of things to kill."
Indeed, brother. And, just because Gazik isn't here, Krog's going to take another couple swings at this bastard.
Tark laughs maniacally as the blood just covers his face.
Where's my other unconscious one? There he is. All right, Krog, give me a perception roll.
Where's my... I don't know why I'm dragging it into the hour.
Okay. So as you're chest bumping with your brother and chopping on this thing, you look up. And over Tark's shoulder, you see another one of these creatures kind of trying to sneak up into the camp here.
With my bloody sword, I point towards the new one. A new enemy! And, I can just make it.
My house, Lorax. Okay.
And with another swing, or I suppose with a second swing.
Yeah, with your second swing. Oh my god, you hit him with that. Okay.
Yay, +9. He's like, die, Lorax!
Die, you Lorax, you rotten bastard. Tar comes running into the fray. Yeah, Gazik, the tavern's probably pretty clean by now. He gets into him with the battle axe.
Tark is just laughing maniacally as the blood of the other Ettercap is just still rolling down his face. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Lorax. Darren,
Fuck you and your trees.
you're not sure what's going on over here behind this wall of flesh of the half orc brothers, but they found something else to play with. You're not sure what it is. Most likely another one of these things.
I'll move over this way, snatch up my crossbows. I do. Take a peek out in the other direction, make sure there's not more of them coming.
Give me a
from that one.
perception roll. Yeah, you are seeing nothing.
Oh no, Darren's blind.
No, I mean you're seeing no movement or anything. Oh, patoing, patoing.
I've done that too.
I think it'd be easier to tell people what you haven't done.
Shush. Never been to France. Never been to France.
But I've been to Oklahoma. Where are we at? We are at the Ettercap. Who's he got here? He's got a couple people in front of him. And this is the one he doesn't like. So, with a claw. Misses. Lunges with the teeth. Dead misses again. These pieces of shit. Tark.
Try to bite me, will you fucker? Take that!
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you rolled 2 19s.
Oh, yeah.
That's a home run.
I started to say. Oh,
No,
shit.
no. That's a single.
Yeah. All right. You guys are effectively out of combat now.
I'm running over to the nearest tree. And I start chopping away at that motherfucker. Take that, you Lorax, bitch!
All right, here. And all of a sudden, the Onceler arrives.
I'm gonna use the other 7 ticks of this to heal myself.
Okay.
Tick, 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 tick,
Tick
tick.
away, dear.
Okay.
Oh, can you drop a couple of doses on me too?
You just got.
Excuse you?
Of the healing spirit?
He wants you to give him a facial.
You're fine. It says you're fine. You're fine. Promise you.
Grog got boo boo.
Fine. Just okay. We'll RP it that you're running through this with me because it's once per creature.
It's like kids in a sprinkler in the yard.
All in the background, Tark is whacking away at this tree. Fuck you, Lorax! Chop, chop, chop.
And then Krog, it's 1, 2, 3,
I'm good.
4. There, you're done. My spell slots.
Thank you, little thing.
You're welcome.
All right. You guys have not been able to get a long rest in. And you know that sun's starting to come up. I mean, the sky is gray when all this starts. and you're gonna have to lay around here till about mid-morning to get a long rest in. But we could do that unless there's something you guys want to do.
I'm
Do I manage?
assuming. Go ahead.
Do I manage to chop down that tree?
If you want to chop the tree down all night, you can do so. You may end up with a point of exhaustion. Let's see, how big is that tree? How big is the tree?
It's this big.
Pretty good
My
sized
tree is-
tree, man.
My tree's
Can
pretty good
I-
size, but Little Fangs
Can
is
I
much
try
much bigger.
grappling him? Yeah, it is. Can I grapple him?
Try to grapple Tark, you can.
Yeah.
Contested dexterity checks. Or,
Oh, I thought it was
strength.
athletics.
Athletics will work too.
Oh, I need to get rid of my thingy. Or I think because poison only lasts for how long?
It lasted 1 minute.
Okay, then it would have been off because my healing spirit lasts a minute too.
So you're still poisoned, right?
No, I'm not poisoned anymore because I used
Oh,
up my
you waited.
concentration time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. That means healing spirit's gone too.
Yeah.
All right, it doesn't matter. You wrap Tark up pretty good. He's swinging with his axe, and as soon as he makes contact with the tree, you jump right on top of him.
She's like, that stupid orc. She's gonna like pull him away from the tree. It's like she's like latched onto his ankles and just hauls him away from the tree.
She's actually pulling you backwards. She got you by the loincloth, bro.
Tark is he's being drugged back, and he's desperately swinging, trying just to reach and hit this tree.
She's like, Krog, get your brother.
What am I supposed to do?
She like shakes Tark a couple times. She's like, fix it.
Hey, bro, snap out of it. There's no more
Fine.
enemies for now.
I
Maybe
build home here. I hunt
Wolfen
here.
is mildly concerned.
I kill them all.
Okay, that's good, but stop hitting the freaking trees so Darren can sleep. And so I can sleep. So we can all sleep minus you. You can do what you want because you're grown. But if you hit another tree, I'm gonna be really angry with you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And she'll go back up in her tree and go to sleep.
So Tark sits down and he holds his battle axe in his hand, but he keeps staring at that tree the entire time she's going up her tree.
All right. So,
Oh, and I grabbed my sword on my way up. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. You dropped your sword. Okay, you grab your sword, back up the tree you go. Sun comes up. Hours stretch on. Hours stretch on. I am going to apply a long rest. And
We're so rested right now.
you're feeling pretty good, man. Oh boy. Here we go with a 5-minute long rest again. Yeah, that's enough of that. Okay, so you guys start gathering your stuff together. I'm going to say it's probably now close to noon on the following day. There we go. There's a timestamp for those of you keeping notes.
It's bright here.
Oh, fuck, man.
All right. When we wake, Tark will go back over to that tree. He's going to spend a little time. He's going to carve some really, really shitty orc handwriting into the bark of this tree.
to say? Dark on this place. Fuck off. Into the tree trunk. Alright, so this tree is halfway cut down and now it's scarred with some kind. Oh, this poor tree will not survive the season. Alright. So you guys set off, I'm assuming, the next day? Darren? I'm sorry,
yeah.
I caught you chewing.
Yeah, Littlefinger's gonna zip down the tree, jump over the fire, and like leap through the air and like land on Tark's head because she doesn't want to walk because she's a cat, so she's not walking.
On Tark's
Yeah,
head.
we'll start.
Yeah.
Tark will allow this.
Okay. I'm trying to find.
What's she weigh, like 25 pounds?
You're rude. She's so rude.
Maybe 50 soaking wet.
I mean, she's small, so it's not like it's gonna be a challenge to hold her up.
I think she's like 110 by now. I feel like maybe a little bit less.
Okay, then Tark will reach up and adjust her over to a shoulder to take a little pressure off his neck. You see what I did to the tree?
What do you think about that, Darren? I got you zoomed right in there.
Darren looks like. Darren, what are you eating?
He's munching on something.
The leftover
Share with the
crackers from my
class.
tomato soup.
Muncha, muncha, muncha.
You need to share with the class.
You're a professional chef and you're eating tomatoes. I bet it's the best fucking tomato soup a person could ask for.
Oh, so this is pretty basic. I just used the canned stuff. I made something quick on break.
Hey, I gotta ask you, do you Gordon Ramsay it up in the kitchen and like throw shit at people and stuff?
Not anymore. I've gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I can imagine that type of shit can get lawsuits quickly.
Yeah.
I feel like most people in kitchens are really high.
Oh yeah.
High strung, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean like
Oh,
on
high.
drugs.
Yeah.
On drugs, Grog, not high strung.
Well, and high strung, but they're probably both.
I think Darren's agreeing with you. I don't know.
Well, I know a particular baker that lives. I think he's living in somewhere in Washington State now.
Is it the Muffin Man?
Man.
It is the Muffin Man.
Oh, you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yep, the Muffin Man.
The one
The Muffin Man.
lives on Drury Lane?
You know the one.
All right, there we go. I had to dial Darren's camera in a little bit. We wanted to see his smiling face while he talked about throwing shit at people in the kitchen. Anyway, so you guys take off on through the forest, and you continue along the path to the hunting lodge. And I'm going to say it's going to take another couple of hours. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Darren, you start getting close. I mean, you're recognizing, it feels like home. You're almost home now. But when you come over that last little rise in the road to the hunting lodge, you start to see a fog in the trees, and it's thin at first. And the closer you get to the hunting lodge, the thicker it gets until you get to where you should be able to see the entire estate from where you're at right here. but it looks like almost like a dome is sitting over the entire place, uh, of this kind of glowing gray, kind of glowing grayish blue mist or fog. And every now and then, you guys, it looks like something like moves through the fog, like something is flying. Think of a snow globe that you can't see what's in the middle of it. And every now and then you see something kind of pass very quickly around that outside of that dome. But you should be able to see the entire hunting lodge estate. You can't see any of it. You can just barely see the back of one of the stables. Or these stables.
I'll conjure up my dancing lights and send them in. See if we can still see them on the other side of this dome.
Okay. So you conjure up.
Something don't feel right.
You conjure up your dancing lights. The rest of you guys don't realize it. You can kind of see that this big clapboard building, which looks like a barn or something, half of it is sticking out of this, where the fog gets so thick it looks almost like a dome. And Darren, you conjure up your dancing lights and you send them forth. And as they pass into the gray, you see them just slowly fade out to nothing. And you rolled me a history check earlier, way earlier. I had you roll a history check, so let me go back and look at that. Well, that's for the table crash. I mean, my computer crashed. Oh my gosh, Microsoft Sally, what are you typing over there?
What do you mean? Where? Where?
In stream chat.
Yeah, in stream
No,
chat.
I just denied the thing because someone put in a message that had that in it,
Oh,
and it
really?
said, "Oh, do you want to allow or deny?"
You're kidding
that
me.
comment. So I clicked deny. No, I'm not kidding.
Who did that? Not nice. Not nice, people. At all.
I think they
Agreed.
left.
No tolerance for it. At all. So, I missed it, whatever it is. But thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Was it something that was like whispered to you on?
It was something
Twitch?
my
No,
dad
I
would have
typed it
beat the
in.
fucking shit out of me for saying. So, yeah. No tolerance. Anyway, let's move along. Okay. So Darren, your dancing lights disappeared in the fog.
Definitely something going on here. We should probably be careful on our way in.
We're just going to stick with theater of the mind on this piece, by the way. Darren, you rolled a history check for me earlier, and I will tell you that I remember it was quite high. I think it was, I don't know, it was up there. You could
Definitely had to.
You could choose to walk right into the fog and right up to the estate. There was also a kind of a secret underground. Well, Ertos Fyland wouldn't have, had a home if there wasn't a way to get out. And not too far away from you, you know that there is an entrance that goes underground for about 300 feet and comes out in the basement. Very few people at the hunting lodge knew about this, but you being a kid and a curious kid and looking around, watching people, you knew about this. You know, it comes out inside the house in the cellars.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to take that, especially if there's things that might be flying around in that fog.
Now it's been a while since you've been here. It's been a month or so, but you're pretty sure you know where it's at. And you were always told to stay away from it. A matter of fact, most of the people in the house weren't even aware of its existence, other than the gardener and the butler himself. So you spend a little bit of time, and you finally find this like thicket of brambles, and you take your swords and kind of cut your way into it. And sure enough, there is a mound of earth with a like a wooden iron bound trapdoor on it. Think of a root cellar.
Yeah, I'll check for locks.
It is not locked on this side, which you would
Try
know
to
that.
open it.
You try to open it, and the door lifts up about an inch, inch and a half, and you can feel that the hasp is closed and it's been locked on the other side. Which you knew there was a lock on the other side.
Say how you said it opens a little way, or
It raises about an inch, maybe inch and a half, before it catches. So think of you know those root cellar doors. Have you guys ever seen them? It's like a mound in the ground with a 45-degree angled door, and
Hmm.
it's got a hasp on the other side with a lock on it. And you knew it was there, and you pull it up. Sure enough, it is locked.
I- is there enough to get an item inside?
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
would
you
I
could
be able
slide
to
a
peek
blade
in and
between.
get?
You could probably chop a hole. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem for Tarker, Krog, either one to.
That's how. Yeah, we'll just use the crowbar and bust our way in then.
Oh, that really creeped me out because everything's green right now. It's like, like
You're slow. It's been green for a minute.
no,
Remember,
because I didn't notice right away. And I looked at my other screen. And I looked back. I was like, wait, this is green. This is like aggressively green.
oh
I'm
boy,
not sure if it's aggressive or not.
Nah, it's pretty aggressive. Ooh.
that's campfire. We won't do campfire. Let's go back to. There. Oh, it's so bright. It's burning my eyes.
DM.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
I
really
appreciate
fun, I
you.
promise.
Sorry. Anyway, that was it. I just wanted to tell you I appreciate it. Okay,
Well,
moving
thank you.
on.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
You're
all you
welcome.
guys. I appreciate everybody. I love y'all. Peace. Kisses. Kisses to you.
Keep that to yourself, pervert. No, I'm just
she called me a pervert.
kidding. Why would you? do
Okay,
that?
Goofy.
Anyway. Yeah. So my name's Chester. Chester Molester is what they used to call me in school. I
cannot.
didn't think it was very funny. But I grew into it after a while. Okay. So, not a problem. Not even going to make you roll for it because it's it's just a wooden door with a couple of iron bands over it. You say something to two half-work brothers and they both walk up and just stomp right through it. The door collapses. You see a set of stairs going down.
Well, I'm certainly not leading the way.
Can I use primeval awareness, please? It'll be a range of 1 mile. I'm using a level 1 spell slot, and I sense whether the following creatures are present within 1 mile of us right now: aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Okay.
I'll
So,
type it for
you what?
type it for you.
I'm familiar with it, Bunny.
Well, I know at your age, things happen. Okay, she's gonna say, guys, I feel someone dead around here.
Oh, you
I'm
did.
I'm.
You
Oh,
didn't, Marb, did you?
What?
You didn't.
Didn't
You
work.
wouldn't.
There's no telling what I'd do, Vino. You ought to know that by now.
This is very true.
can I start? Can she start? I'm trying to search for tracks. Marbanya?
Yeah,
Is it
you can.
survival?
You can, but little thing, being a ranger, survival. I mean, just looking at the ground right around you, you had to carve your way into a like a blackberry bramble to even get in here. So, there's been nobody passed through here in a long time, larger than a rabbit. But are you talking about tracks in this tunnel? That the stairs going down into this tunnel?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, give me your survival roll. And you do not see any telltale signs of passage through here anytime recently.
Okay, she'll say that, but she'll also say like, okay, I don't sense anything has come up here for a bit, but we should probably be sneaky, because I do sense, dead things, dead moving things. And she's just gonna go sneaky sneaks.
Dead moving things. You're gonna go stealth? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay. All right.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll create my dancing lights and send them down the tunnel to the full 120 feet.
You send them
That way
down
they
the
aren't
the
illuminating
tunnel
us
the
or anything.
full 120 feet, and like I said, this tunnel's about 300 feet long. You don't see anything down through here. It's wide open.
I'll just keep them way out in front of us. That way we'll be able to see it at range and it won't be able to see us.
Okay.
Are we like going downstairs? Or are we actually just already underground in a long ass tunnel?
You went down about 12 steps into a tunnel that is, it's been shored up kind of like a mine shaft. The floor is very muddy. Water seeping through the walls. It doesn't look that stable, but it serves for what it serves as, and that's just an emergency way out if they needed one. Darren, you send the dancing lights forward all the way up to the door that enters into the cellar. You know that this door pulls toward you.
Alright, we'll make our way all the way up to the door. I'll leave the lights right there.
Now, this particular door has no lock on it. Uh, what you would know about it is that it is a door that once you open it, you will be behind a large cask rack. And
Did you say cat's crack?
cask rack, cask rack.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it
sorry.
could be the cat's ass, but cat's crack. It's Bunny's mama.
Oh. Them
I meant
fangs.
Little Fang. I meant Little Fang. I'm sorry.
Well, Mama'd be called Big Fang, wouldn't she?
She'd be Big Fang. She'd be Big Booty Fang.
Thick fang?
Yeah, that was supposed to be in character. I'm sorry. I sure didn't mean to say Bunny. Bunny, I thought your mom's probably a beautiful person. Please don't tell her I said that. She's not listening to me now. Okay. So you know that this door pulls open, and as soon as you pull it open, you're going to find this rack that will actually slide out of the way. It takes a little bit of effort to move it, but you can get it to slide out of the way.
Alright, I'll extinguish the lights and try to
where does this
sneakily open the door and peek around. See if we can't
Where
peek
does
through the
this-
rack.
where does this tunnel go?
Should be inside one of the buildings inside that fog.
Well, it comes out in the main lodge house.
It looks like it goes to hell.
I would imagine she would, and I wouldn't blame her,
It's
Berserker,
safer than walking
for
around
that, because that was
blind in that fog with something
not
flying
intended
above
at all.
us.
joke gone bad.
Grog, go kill it.
Come with me. We take it out together.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared I can't see you out there.
It might be the Lorax.
Mm.
Back with coffee. That sounds good. I'd be up all night, though. Okay. Well, hello, Chris from GTW.
What's up, Chris?
You just
What's up,
missed
Chris?
it, buddy. We was using a GTW map.
I don't know who the fuck you are, but
That's Game Tile Warehouse, Chris.
A lot of the maps
oh, hey,
Game Tile Warehouse.
nice to meet you, map maker.
He is the map maker.
Do you know the map maker?
The map maker.
The map maker.
I don't know the map maker.
He's the map hatter.
The map
That
hatter. There we go.
He's
Yes.
that too.
Yes. We have moved on from here, though. And so, Darren, you pulled this door open, and here, sure enough, is the cask rack. It's got a bunch of hogs' heads of beer and probably wine and other things.
Ale.
You can try to move it out of the way.
Yeah, I was just gonna try to peek through it, see if there's anything on the other side.
It's dark. Dark as the cellar usually is.
I have 120-foot dark vision.
Yep. But nobody's in there. And it is dark in
Yeah.
there. Captain Bunny.
I'll show the other two how to open it and push it out the way.
There you
We
go.
push it out of the way.
Yeah, it wouldn't have taken that much. Not for these two guys. But so you pop out and you are in the cellars underneath the kitchen inside the hunting lodge. And the rest of you guys, he's been talking about this lodge, this hunting lodge. But by the looks of the cellar that you're standing in, it's a big fucking hunting lodge. You see wheels of cheese and haunches of smoked and salted, salt-cured pork and venison hanging everywhere, kegs and bottles of wine, and just like they could feed 100 people for a month.
Nope, just the four of us. For probably a day and a half.
Especially with Little Fang here.
Yeah, Little Fang. It's cheese, Little Fang. And you see the set of stairs that lead up into the kitchen.
Grog interested in the ale.
Little Thing presses her nose right up against the cheese and she like sniffs it real carefully.
Like
To
takes
make
a
sure.
really long inhale, like
Who's hitting things?
Evil spirits, you're not welcome here.
it's cursed.
Darren, you're pretty sure that's the sound of the. Let's see.
The undead butler?
No,
place is
not
cursed.
non-cog, Nahn. Nan, they called her Nanny Cog. She's the cook, and it sounds like her whacking at meat cleaver up in the kitchen.
maybe things aren't as dire as we had assumed. Before we head up there, I'm gonna wander around the basement, see if I can hear anybody else walking around.
What's that noise?
I think they're working away upstairs.
You can hear some female voices from up at the top of the stairs as well.
So I'll make my way to the top. Make sure my weapon isn't out or anything. Go ahead and open the door.
You just gonna throw the door open, or gonna peek through it, or
I mean, we'll throw it open, not, throw it, but just open it kind of nonchalantly and stroll in.
Darren's a true pimp.
so you just kind of open the door, nonchalantly stroll in, and there's old Nan Cog. She's cooking away, and she's got such a raw. I should have got a different fantasy name generator name than that one. Rara, such a Rara, and it looks like they're giggling and talking, and they're making a meal.
I'll stroll right in their direction.
I'm checking something here.
Just nose, he gives a nice sniff of the air.
It's not as
Looks like things here aren't quite as dire as they might have been feared.
Master Darren. And Nan turns around and looks at you, and she smiles real big, and then all of a sudden she gets a frown on her face, and she looks at you, and she points that meat cleaver at you, and she says, "You look as skinny as an elf."
Well, even the great city can't have food nearly as good as yours. I'll wander over and pick something off of what she's working and pop in my mouth.
I see you're still as full of the manure as you always was.
he full of shit.
Oh my goodness. Who is your friend?
Some new friends I've made in the city. Quite good folks. I fear they may be in need of a meal as well, though. The master sent me to come out and check up on the place. So they haven't heard from you in a while.
Oh, and there's good reason for it. And she kind of puffs her chest up, and she puts her fists on her hips, and she says, "Well, come on in out of the dark hole. Make yourselves comfortable." And Master Darren. And she tells you that Breber, who is the butler, and the rest are out in the main chamber. But guys, there's plenty of food here. You could just, be in hog heaven for quite a while.
Krog takes no time to put away his sword and shield and sit down and just start stuffing his face.
Little Fang takes a whole wheel of cheese for herself, and she's like hugging it while chewing on like the corner. Like,
When the tabaxi walks out of the cellar, both of these women standing here just stop and freeze and stare at her.
hello.
And the one girl looks over at the older lady, and she says, "Nan, it talks."
She's gonna try to look like really adorable. To
Puss in
make them
Boots.
think she's yeah, she's doing the Puss in Boots face. To make her seem like as harmless as possible, while she's like nibbling on the cheese and looking at them with like really big eyes.
Oh, the Puss in
He
Boots
just-
face.
Yeah.
Tark is going to step back into the dark hole, pick up that big ass salted ham, come out into the lit area, and start eating it like he would a corn on the cob.
The whole damn ham.
The whole ham, yes. We haven't eaten in like 2 days. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't remember eating rations, so I'm hungry.
Krog hungry too. Oh.
So, here, boys, you're making fools of yourself. Come and sit down over here. Take a load off. Thank you,
Yes,
Berserk.
man.
Man,
Yes, ma'am.
Berserk getting crazy with the cheer biddies.
For bacon.
Big titties.
Big biddies for bacon. Nice. Okay, so she sits you down at the servants' table here in the kitchen, and you guys just, what is that noise?
It seems to be like mice or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't trigger anything though, so that was weird.
Yeah, I thought my cat said something outside at first.
I didn't hear anything.
I heard it, but I didn't know. I thought it was me eating that salted ham.
That sounded like somebody chomping on something. That's like, who did that? Not as bad as fa la 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 la. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna we're gonna take 5 minutes on that one. I've got to get a refill on my drink here, and just stick around. It's about to get real.
Yeah, we're stinking around with Krog's farts, apparently. Ugh.
Oh, it's raunchy. It's raunchy.
Excuse Krog.